Okay, so for tonight, we are going to take it to the floor, but in a crawling position. So taking it onto your mat on the floor. All right. Okay. Crawling position to start. And you might want to have a block tonight and also a blanket and a strap. We will be doing some balancing postures. So coming into a crawling position. And from here, we're going to start out bringing some awareness to the very center of the body by extending your right leg, left arm. And then you're going to start feeling your core. And then draw it in and then do the other side. Reach. And in. And reach. And in. And reach. And in. Good. Keep going. Reach. Good. Reach. Bring it in. And reach. Bring it in. Good. Couple more sets. Make sure that you're drawing your navel in. Reach. Bring it in. Good. Then from there, we're going to push back into down dog. Walk out your heels. Good. And then draw both heels down. Draw the navel in. And then picking up your right leg and stepping forward. We're going to go into a lunge, high lunge. Pause there. Let your body open up. So postures that really help settle Vata are postures around the pelvis. That is because the seat of Vata, that means the area where Vata tends to settle in the body, is in the lower intestines, in the colon, large intestines, and in the pelvis. So when we do postures that help open up the pelvis, it helps calm the Vata. Good, and then step back, down dog. And then stepping the left leg forward, same thing, opening up. Staying lifted, staying strong. Keep reaching through the back heel, forward through the knee. Help open up that pelvis gradually. Awesome. And then stepping back, down dog. Good. Good, and then from there, we're gonna step the right leg forward again, high lunge. And then this time we rotate. So rotating, when you rotate, rotation happens from the middle of the torso. Middle of the torso is a little bit different emphasis. So when you rotate, we are now actually helping to reduce pitta. And that is because pitta, when it settles in the body, the seat of pitta is in the small intestines, in the solar plexus. So rotations, postures where you're on your tummy, all help reduce pitta, settle it, calm it down. And then swing that arm around and step back, down dog. And then the left leg steps forward. Same thing. High lunge, but now you rotate. Super simple practice tonight, but a practice that is very purposeful. So our yoga that we do here is focused on reducing excess of the elements, bringing the elements into balance in the body, paying attention to what the time of the day is, what the season is, what the weather is. All of that contributes to how we should be doing our practice. Then swing the arm around and step back down dog. And then shifting forward into plank, modify to your knees and slowly lower. Push up cobra. Press back down dog. Right leg steps forward. We're going to go warrior one. Reach. Strong and steady. Draw the navel in. Look up. And then release from there. And that right leg is going to go up into three-legged dog. Straight up. Draw the left heel down. Then pull that same in. Take the right leg under to the left side. Turn that left foot, heel down, and then open up. Again, it's a rotation. Now you can modify this if you need to. Swing that left arm around, pull the foot through, back down dog. And now look, shifting forward into plank, modify to the knees if you need to, otherwise lower with control. Lift up Ujjanasana. And then back. Adho Mukha Savasana, down dog. Then stepping forward, left leg, warrior one, reach. Draw the navel in, super strong. Then hands releasing to the ground. Step that left leg up, three-legged dog, straight up. Draw that right heel down. Then pulling that left leg in, under, and across. Turn your right heel this time. Open up. Reach. Or you can modify just bending the knee. Whatever works. Push up through the hips. Swing your right arm around. Back down dog. Shift forward, plank, lower. Lift to Bhujanasana. And then back, down dog. Right legs forward, warrior two. Open up. Look down that middle right finger. And then from there, we're going to drop into side angle, Parshvottanasana. Nice and open and strong. Swing the left arm around and then take it into another rotation. high lunge, rotate. Draw the navel and squeeze the lower belly in. Swing that right arm around, step back, down dog. Shift forward plank. Modify to the knees if you need to, lower. Lift. Back, down dog. Hold it there. Looks good, you guys. All right, then from there, step your left leg forward, warrior two. Drop your back heel. Open up. Look down that middle left finger. Navel in, tailbone down. Then Parshvottanasana, side angle. Strong, steady. You can take your hand to the floor if you would like, or use a block. Then right arm swings around, lift your back heel, rotate, reach. Swing the arm around and step back, down dog. And shift forward plank. Lower. Lift. Back, down dog. Even out your breath. So smooth out your breath. That looks really good. So straighten your arms a little bit more. Straighten them up. Yep. Right leg now steps forward. Warrior one. Reach up. Okay, we're going to go from warrior one. Shift forward, land the hands on the ground, lift your back leg up. Reach back with the right hand, grab the left foot and lift. Now, if that's not working for you, then just keep your hands on the ground. No problem. But if you can grab that foot, do it. And then from there, lowering back into warrior one. So drop your back heel, scoop back up, reach. Release down, step back, three-legged dog, up, left heel down. Hold it, strong, steady, straighten your arms. Do not let that left arm bend. Straighten it. Pulling that right leg in and then under and across. Turn the left heel, drop that foot down. Open up. The variation of side plank Vashisthasana. Remember, you can modify right there. And then swing that arm around. Pull the foot in, down dog. Shift forward, plank. Slowly lower. Utthana Bhujanasana. And then take it back. Adho Mukha Savasana. Hold it. Good. Now left leg steps forward, warrior one. Come back up. Reach. Bend the knee, look up. And then from there, we're reaching forward. Hands come on the ground. Lift your back leg up. Bend the knee, grab the right foot with the left hand. Lift up. And you know, if that doesn't work for you, it's not a big deal. You keep your hand on the ground. And then release that foot. Slowly lower and lift back up into warrior one. Reach. Nice. Then hands on the ground. Left leg goes up into three-legged dog. Up. Draw your right heel down. Pull the left leg in. Take it under and across the body. Turn your right heel. Open up, Vashisthasana. Push up through the hips. And remember, you can modify. Then from there, swing that right arm around, pull the foot back, down dog. Shift forward, plank, lower, lift. And then we're going to take it back. Curl your toes under, reach and lift. Okay, so you're going to lift. Right hand is going to reach back to the right heel. Push your hips forward. Left hand reaches up. Nice. Okay, toes are curled under. All right, then you're going to interlace your fingers, flatten out your feet, open up the chest, release your pelvis back, drop the forehead down. Then lift your butt up. You're going to go to the top of the head. Now, if you have neck issues, you can't do this. But if your neck is good, you want to actually create a little bit of traction by activating the top of the head into the floor. Arms lifting. And then release. Come back up. Curl your toes under. Good. Reach the left arm up. And go back behind you. Open up. Push forward. And then release down. And again, we're going to flatten out the feet, but this time we reach the hands forward. And going into extended prayer, forehead down. Walk your hands to the right side, turn your head. Turn your head to the right. Make sure you're reaching a little further with the left hand so you're feeling an opening in that left armpit. And then walking your hands to the right, to the left side, right hand reaching further, turn your head. And again, you want to reach further with the right hand this time. Opening up that armpit, getting a big stretch there. So you got to reach. So it's easy to just drop the elbow and not get a stretch. You want to keep reaching and get a stretch. And then coming back to center, we're going to drop down onto the elbows. And then extend your legs out. Hold. Variation of plank. Hold nice and strong and steady. Modify to the knees if you need to. No problem. Modify and go back up. And then releasing down to your knees. And pushing back up through the arms. Press back, down dog. Right leg now steps forward. Trikonasana. Drop your back heel and line up your front heel with the arch of the back foot. Lift up so that you can get nice, strong, straight legs. Reach up and then release down. Lift. Now, if you're able to bring your hand to the ground, you want to use a block, that's no problem, but you put your hand on the baby toe side of the foot. Both legs straight. You don't have to do that. You can use a block or you can modify on the shin. And then swinging that left arm around, you're going to bend the front knee and then drop the back knee. Release into a pelvis. Stretching, half lunge. And if you want to, you can drop down onto your elbows. Good, and then from there, step back, down dog. Shift forward plank and lower. Lift up Bhujanasana. And take it back. Adho Mukha Savasana, down dog, hold. If you want to, you can drop down and take child's pose, release there. Or you can hold down dog. Good. So either one, child's pose, you want to let go of those arms, let them relax. All right, so if you're in child's pose, you're going to come back into down dog. Now stepping your left leg forward, Trikonasana. So drop your back heel, line up the front heel with the arch of the back foot, and then reach. Come up, get length, and then slowly lower. That hand's going to go just below the knee, reach the other one up. And like I said, if you want to go further, that's fine. If you are able to get your hand to the ground, put it on the baby toe side. This is because there's a tendency here to lean forward, and I need you to keep that torso lined up with that front leg. So you're better off being a little bit higher and reach. Trikonasana. If you could drop a little deeper. And then upper arm is going to swing around. And you're going to shift forward, drop the back knee, release into a lunge. And then see if you can drop down onto your forearm. All right. And hold it there. Just pause. Take your time. Right, this is an evening practice. And with evening practices, we want to make sure that we're paying attention to what normally happens at the end of the day. Hormonally, our body is going to start preparing us for sleep. So we want to make sure we're supporting what's natural. And we're doing a practice that is going to encourage better sleep. Release the stress of the day. Release the stress of the week or whatever. Whatever stress you have accumulated in the body, our practice helps us wring that out, let it go, and then also supports a good night of sleep. Good. And then from there, step back, down dog. Shift forward plank and lower. Lift up Bhujanasana. And take it back. Adho Mukha Savasana. Good. All right, now right leg is going to step forward. You might need a blanket for this or a block. We're going to do pigeon. Right leg steps forward. Walk that foot to the left. Drop the hip down. Hold pigeon. Now stay lifted at first. So the tendency in pigeon is to pull the heel into the groin. That is just a variation. You actually want that heel to be out. and then you're dropping the left hip down. Okay, and another tendency is people take their knee way in here. That's not right. You want to have it out, past the hip, okay? And then see if you could drop down. You keep dropping the left hip down onto the forearms. And then from there, we're gonna step back, down dog. Now your left leg steps forward. You move your blanket or your block over to the left side where your glutes are and walk that left foot over, drop the back knee, same thing. You can have your foot closer to the groin, but really, if you could keep it lined up with the knee, that is a better position. Drop the back leg, extend it way back behind you, and then drop your hip down. Drop, drop, drop. Yeah. Stay lifted at first. Nice. And then we lower. Very nice, you guys. Okay, then from there, we're going to turn and face the front. Open up. Now, the positioning of your pelvis is important. In other words, you want your pubic bone to be dropping forward. If you are doing this with your back, to be able to lift up out the pelvis. We want the pelvis lifted and the pubic bone tilting forward. That sacrum is tilting up, okay? And this is why a blanket is helpful. You use that blanket, it gives you a little bit of a lift, and then you get your sit bones right to the edge so that your pubic bone can tilt forward. Okay, so come up on your blanket if you've got one. Open up, kneecaps up. Kneecaps up. Good. And then we lean to one side. Just rest there. And bring the other arm up. And then lift and release. And now go to the other side. So you're going to reach out, drop your elbow down, just rest there. So pause. Then bring your other arm up. Palm is down, thumb is reaching back behind you. And then lifting up, and we take it to the center. So you might need a block. If you want, you could use a block. And then that block goes right in front and drop down. If you don't have a block, it's not a big deal. Even if you have a block, you can use a block with your hands. It's no big deal. That's it. No big deal. You want to just listen to your body, figure out where am I at today? What's going on with my body? And we need to listen. And then see if you can reach a little further out. I like using a block because then I can just slide the block right out. Gradually sliding the block out. Good, and then we're gonna swing one leg in and take it onto our back. Now here's where you might need your strap, so grab it. So make sure you have your strap. What are you doing? It's not time for you yet. Go away. Go. Okay. So one leg is up. And take the strap around the leg and then extend the other leg out. Okay. Nice. Hi, Marty. Ow. Stepping on my hair. Nice. Really? Oh my God. So now see if you can bring a little resistance. In other words, activate, kind of push your leg like you're trying to push it down, but you're going to hold it up with the strap or your hands. So you're pushing the leg away, like you're pushing away into the strap. Okay, and then see if you can release that and go a little deeper. It's an active stretch that way. Great, and then you're gonna open up to the right side. If you're flexible enough, you can grab the big toe and open up. And then bringing it in, and you're going to go across the body now. So you do want to internally rotate. So you drop the toe down, the heel up. Now extend your right arm out. Good, and then we release from there and switch legs. So now left leg comes up, you're going to use a strap. Extend your right leg out. Hold it up. Just hold it. See where you're at with that. And then we want to do a little bit of an active stretch. So you're pushing the foot away, like you're trying to take it down, pushing it into the strap or the hands. Push, activate, then release, and see if you can pull it in deeper. Usually you can. You can activate it one more time. Push the foot away. Push into the strap. And then release, let it go, and see if you can come in a little deeper. telling you, I'm not going anywhere. This dog is on my hair. All right, then from there, we're gonna open up to the left side. So open right up. Right arm goes out. Good, and then lifting that up and pulling it across to the other side. You can use your hand, you don't have to use a strap. Drop the toes down on that leg that's across. Extend your left arm out. Hi, Marty. Good, and then release from there. Arms go right to your side and push up into bridge. Lift up. Then release, draw your knees in. Move them in a circle. So you're going to go out. So each knee goes to the opposite direction. And then come around together. Go out and around. And in, out, and around. One more. Go in the other direction, back, around, and in. Push back, around, and in. Back, around, and in. Awesome. Good. And then from there, push back up into bridge. Strengthening that back body and helping to resettle the pelvis. Good, and then slowly, slowly lower. And then set yourself up for Shavasana. So legs go out to the corners of the mat. Arms drop down along the sides of your body, palms up. Cover your eyes. So you could use your strap. You could use an eye pillow, an eye mask. You can use a washcloth or a hand towel, something. Cover your eyes. Eyes are connected to the fire element. And if you want to cover yourself up, you guys go for it. Otherwise, relax and let the body settle. Shavasana means corpse pose. You are literally holding yourself in corpse pose. Completely still with the body. Feel your whole back body settling into the floor. Let your breath settle. And as that body relaxes, the mind eventually will follow. Moving that mind into the stillness of the body. With an evening practice, taking a longer Shavasana is appropriate. Vata and Pitta constitutions both need a little bit more of a Shavasana. Kapha, not so much. Continue to let the body relax, feeling your skin soften. Your whole skin. And let your muscles relax. The muscles in your face, your neck, your throat, your head. Muscles in your back, shoulders, front body, arms, hands, fingers. Softening your whole torso down into the pelvis, all your muscles relaxing. Floor of the pelvis softening. And down into the legs. All the muscles in your legs softening. And then into your ankles, your feet, and your toes. Imagine that you can feel the weight of your bones and your body and your skeletal structure. And let the weight of your bones also soften and relax. Connect with the earth. Connect with the ground. Connecting now with your breath. Let the breath become quiet and subtle. So quiet. You can barely feel it. It's like a gentle breeze. Effortless, relaxed. And let go. And let go of the day. Let go of the worries, beliefs, ideas. Let them all go. Just be right here with your body, with your breath in this moment. Good. And then from there, gently, slowly allow some movement back into the body. In the most relaxed way, gently roll to your right side. And then bringing yourself up into a comfortable seated position, hands together, connecting your thumbs to your heart. May you have a peaceful, restful night of sleep. Namaste. Very nice, you guys.